Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Joe, Ryan, Loyd, Kirby, and LT bringing you all of today's action. Right now, the Lady Raiders lead the Bulldogs 19-18 as they inbound to start the third quarter. Froby is going to bring it up. Sits outside, top of the key, gets to Morgan, to Kennedy, back to Froby. Froby to Morgan, to Kennedy, and back to Froby. Out front, Froby drives in the paint. Nice dish off the Weaver. Weaver comes back outside. Oh, I tell you what, I think they zigged and they zagged there and went the wrong direction. Kennedy tried to lay one up there, went out of bounds. Turnover, it'll be Bulldog way, and that's not what Coach Richardson wanted to see to start the second half. Here come the Bulldogs fighting the pressure. They go, you know what, Morgan, first thing out of the bat, you have a turnover, and then Morgan gets a foul. That's not the way you want to start this in 30 seconds. That's what's going on.
Unfortunately, it is only her first. No one in foul trouble really to speak of for either team. Konchak and Kennedy Lawing each have 2 fouls for Lincoln, but
no, officials been letting it play a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
She traveled first. I think she did. I thought they were going to call Konchak on the foul, but I think the young lady had already fallen down. 7:22 remaining in the third quarter, and the Raiders will inbound. They lead 19-18. Froby brings it up, looks around. Got a little I Dream of Jeannie look with that ponytail.
Mahomet-Seymour mixing things up now with a man-to-man defense after the
nice inside Konchak, good. Great play by the Lady Raiders. They open up to a 3-point lead. They lost the inbounds play, and it's very smartly picked up by Kennedy. And then she goes up for the shot and is fouled, and I believe she's going to shoot too. The ball kind of rolled away from the Bulldogs there somehow into the basket. And Kennedy picked it up, went for the layup, and they had to foul her, so they did. She's going to go to the free throw line. See if she can't make her uncle Adam Osborne happy and hit this. Up and rolls around, no good. Adam, you may have to work for a little bit on that.
Yep. Congratulations to her and her sister Morgan. Saw that they both signed with Lincoln College this week, that they'll be continuing their careers there.
Stay right here in Lincoln. We can watch them play. Up and good. She hits that one. Lincoln leads 22-18. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and now they turn up the heat. Here they go. Nice job. Mahomet-Seymour breaks the press. They get it up. They go in the corner. Now they're going to try to run some offense. That's up and loose. Again, Kennedy almost had a steal. Backed off of it. No foul called. Bulldogs. They throw cross court. That is Linshow up. No good. Rebound. Wow, nice turnaround jumper right there by Collins. Didn't go. Ball battled for. Weaver comes out of it with it to Froby. Froby crosses half court. Looks around. In trouble. Now she drives. Now backs out. Now drives again. Gets shoved out of bounds. She tries to go inside the Konchak. The ball's batted away. Good defensive play, and we're going the other way. Quickly, they set it up. This is Amanda. She was hot. Amanda Franklin. She was hot in the first half. Misses the layup. Weaver, another big board, but she's got some big boards today. The Raiders are going to set it up. This is Froby out front. Now she finds Weaver to Kennedy. She's back over to Morgan. Morgan thought about a three. Now she drives into the lane, puts it up, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Amanda Franklin. Amanda quickly up, knocks it out of bounds off of Konchak, and it will be Bulldog possession. 22-18, Lady Raiders lead.
Yeah, definitely picked up the pace there, and during that 60-second, 90-second stretch there, both teams trying to pull away or fight back into this, depending on where you're at on the scoreboard.
Bulldogs down, and wow, that's a bomb from the corner. Erin Linskow. Is that what you're going with? The 5'8 senior, we pronounced her name every way but correctly in here. Linshow, it went down. Linshow goes down, and it is 22-21. Lady Raiders lead. Big play right there by the 5'8" senior. This is Kennedy out front. She's looking around. She drives up off the glass. She has a shooter's touch. It falls. Lincoln leads 24-21. 5:15 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, she couldn't find anyone to pass to, so took it herself.
Oh. That's a nice job. Nice job by Coach Seal. That ball was last. They went way back to the other end of the court. The 10-second violation was inevitable, so he called a timeout. He's going to waste a 30-second one. We'll keep it right here. Both teams came out a little fired up the second half, and Lincoln clings, I would say, to a 24-21 lead with 5:12 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like a boxing match where both the fighters are trying to land that knockout punch, trying to really tip the scorecard in their favor, and Lincoln coming out strong with 5 quick points here in the first couple minutes. And Mahomet-Seymour, but they have definitely amped up their intensity as well. Just the shot's not falling quite yet for the Lady Bulldogs. Credit the Lincoln defense for part of that.
The Bulldogs will inbound. They're going to have to take it the length of the court. They're going to have to fight that pressure. 5:10 remaining third quarter. Lincoln leads 24-21. Bulldogs break the pressure. Franklin goes in the corner. Nice drive by Nichols. She's going to be fouled. Was Nichols fouled? Yes, Nichols is fouled. She's going to go to the line. I believe she's going to shoot too.
And much better press breaker that time by Mahomet-Seymour as the guard drove up with the ball and got the defense to collapse in on her and opened up the wings. So Mahomet-Seymour broke the press that time.
Lakita Nichols hits the first one. 5'7" junior. Miss Weber's going to come over and sit down. 24-22 Lady Raiders. This is a barn burner. Second one up by Nichols is good, and it's 24-23. Lady Raiders by 1. Coach Richmond gets up now. He'll give some directions. This is Froby way out front to Morgan. Konchak, we haven't seen her fire one from the 3. She does, and it buries it. 27-23, Lady Raiders lead by 4. Might be their largest lead of the game. Loyd, help me with that. Is it? Ball's rolled around. No. Nice job. Bulldogs break the press. Get it to Nichols. Nichols wants to drive again. She doesn't. And she did travel. I think she did. Lakita Nichols traveled on that. 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. 27-23. Lady Railers. They'll inbound. No full court pressure coming from the Bulldogs. This is Kennedy. She crosses half court. Gets it to Morgan. Schneider wants it. She doesn't get it. Konchak does. Now she gets it to Schneider. Schneider turns, goes right to the hoop. Like clockwork. Puts it in. 29-23 Raiders. Big presence inside Schneider is. Get her the ball. Does that great job of keeping it above her head. Uses her body, turns, puts it off the glass. Like clockwork, Loyd.
Like clockwork. You can't, players can get slower as the game goes on and they get tired, but they don't get shorter. So height is definitely a good thing to have.
Well, that was very well said by you. Ball's batted around down there. I'll tell you what, they had 2 shots at it, but the key was Amanda Franklin grabbed it and put it right back up and in. 29-25, Lady Railers by 4. 3:40 remaining. The third quarter out here at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. This is Kennedy. We got Schneider way out front. This is Froby now. Froby looks around, crossover. Tries to drive, can't. Good defense. Konchak, she's looking at another 3. Up, won't go. Rebound down. Here comes Nichols. She stops, crosses half court. Sets it up out front, drives down to the lane, dumps it off. Oh, yeah, nice. That was a nice head fake right there, Loyd. Kayla Northwood. I don't know. I said Kennedy's running over here. Oh, I thought she was coming out.
No, the foul was on Froby.
Froby gets the foul.
First. But
and Lacadia Nichols at the line. 5'7" junior. First one's up and good. Tell you what, she wasn't a starter, but she's had a big impact on this game.
Yeah, she's got hit 3 free throws here in a row and has 5 points overall.
She hits both of those.
Used all of the rim on that one.
Bounces around and falls, and the Lady Raiders lead is cut to 3. 3:10 remaining in the third quarter. The Lady Raiders lead 29-27. Lead cut to 2 now. Yeah. Raiders dump inside Schneider. She turns. She's got the ball too low that time, and here comes Nichols with it. She's going to drive with it. She's out ahead of everybody. Gets a nice bounce pass over. They go right back to her, and she lays it up, but she's going to get fouled again. Inside, she's going to go to the free throw line, and she's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, once again, a byproduct of Lincoln trying to do some team rebounding down here. They had everyone underneath, and that allows Mahomet-Seymour, if they can get that outlet pass or just drive the ball up quickly, they can get some fast break opportunities.
29-27. Lakedia Nichols misses the first one. 2:53 remaining in the third quarter. Konchak's going to sit down. Hicks comes in. second one is up and good, and it is 29-28. Lady Raiders by 1. 2:50 remaining in the third quarter. Froby, a la Barbara Eden, brings it up over here. They look around. Schneider out front. Oh, and I'll tell you what, a lazy pass, and there was Nichols. She's going to take it all the way down and miss the layup. She came back in bounds and almost got her own rebound. Now they're on the floor. It looked like a wrestling match, and I think they're going to give her a 2-point reversal.
I thought they were calling the first down.
I heard that 2-point reversal call right there. That was a wrestling call. Everybody's rolling around down there. They are going to call a travel. They called an Uber. Uber came in here, picking one of them up. 29-28. 2:31 remaining. Third quarter action. Now the officials are trying to get something straight. I hope we didn't mess it up, Loyd. They're talking about it. I guess we're okay.
I think Nichols maybe just kind of had the wind knocked out of her, a little slow getting up and moving down the court. Coach wanted the referees to check on her, but she says she's okay, and we are back underway.
Froby at half court. Steps around. Nice crossover. She drives the lane. Doesn't get in. Look around. Hicks out front. She looks around, drives in, bounce past Weaver, no good. If we return the other way, she had a shot. That's Hicks from the free throw line, and she drops one. 31-28. Hicks with the 2-pointer. Lincoln leads by 3. We're under 2 minutes in the third quarter. Lady Bulldogs bring it up. They did a nice job, and wow, tell you what, that's Amanda Franklin going right to the hoop again. She lays it up. Lincoln's lead is cut to 1. I think Coach Keeler has a hard time sitting on the bench. I think he wants to stand up. It's tough. This is Froby. She looks around to Hicks. Hicks gets the ball over to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to fire up a 3, and there it is. Kennedy lolling with the 3. And now the Lady Raiders lead 34-30. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Pressure getting to them a little bit now. Nice job. They do break the press. They get the ball up and underneath. Holy cow. That's the Cassidy Collins. The 5'9 senior goes off a glass and good. She's fouled. I think the Lady Raiders are going to start being in foul trouble. It seems like we've had a bunch of them this half. And with 1:14 remaining in the third quarter, the Lady Raider lead is cut to 2, 34-32.
Yeah, Lincoln led by 6 at 29-23, but Mahomet-Seymour just keeps hanging around, and now they're back within 1.
Collins hits the free throw, and it's 34-33. Lady Raiders by 1, and 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. They move the ball around. This is Kennedy. She drives in, looking. They dump inside Schneider. Schneider turns, and it rolls around and good. Again, a nice, powerful, strong move to the hoop. It goes down, 36-33. Full court pressure being applied, and they're going to. Kennedy's going to force a turnover. That was Northrop. She did. She double dribbled right in front of the Lady Raider bench. And with 52 seconds remaining, Kennedy will inbound, standing right next. Her head coach. She gets it right in. Oh, no, she doesn't. Yeah. Tell you what, it was a little lazy. and credit to Kaylin Northrop with a great defensive play. She touched it. Then Kennedy had to try to grab it before she established herself back in bounds. Turnover. The Bulldogs have it. And Coach Richmond standing right next to it, so I'm sure she's going to hear about that at the end of the quarter. Ball thrown up in the middle, no good. Froby comes flying out of there. Nice spin move out front. Good defense by Nichols on top of her. And there's a pass out front by Hicks. It's touched. It's going to remain Lincoln ball. 25 seconds. They dump inside, and another great play. The Bulldogs playing some great defense.
Yeah, they switched to that man-to-man. They're much more aggressive now than in the first half.
15 seconds remaining. The ball's over in the corner. We're going to get a jump ball. Again, great defense by the Railers.
Yeah,
we got a young lady down.
Yeah, Leah Schneider on the down in the corner.
Who's
there.
helping her? Weaver?
Hicks. Yeah, I believe it was. Actually, I couldn't see.
We got somebody yelling. She's up. There's some a lot of yelling going on. A young lady, she gets over here to the side. Can't get the number. Can't see the number.
Yeah, I believe it's
Kaylin Northrop.
Northrop kind of hit the floor hard. Looked like maybe she's kind of came down on her elbow or her arm wrong, and she'll take a seat now.
They get somebody in for them with 12 seconds left. The Bulldogs with a chance to tie if they can put a 3 down. And just hanging around with it. They go cross court. shot up off the rim. No good. And I'll tell you what, is that Amanda Franklin again with the rebound and back up? She's a good ball player. Amanda Franklin, 5'10" junior. She's had a stellar game. I'm going to tell you what, 1.8 seconds remaining. Who's the foul on? Hicks.
Yes, Haley Hicks.
1.8 seconds remaining. Lady Raiders lead by 3. First one up and good. 36-34. Lady Raiders lead by 2. Second one bounces around and goes down. I'll tell you what, the Bulldogs are shooting the ball very well. Coach Richmond is having a discussion over here with an official. I don't think she's very happy with how something went. Hicks to inbound. She looks around and she does find Froby, but Froby's not going to be able to get anything off. She throws it to the length of the court, well short. That is going to end the third quarter, and it ends up just about like the end of it halftime. Lady Raiders lead 36-35. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Welcome back, Raider fans. We have started fourth quarter action. The Raiders have the ball out front. This is Froby. Froby drives, gets down inside. Nice bounce pass over to Schneider. She can't get it up to go. She gets her own rebound. She got her own rebound there with 4 Bulldogs standing around. She goes back up. She is fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yes, she does, and she is actually our leading scorer right now. Schneider is with 10 points. We saw this Tuesday night with our game, and
Schneider's first one up and good. Boy, I don't know what you're pointing at. I was pointing at somehow the Mahomet has the lead, 37. Now they're tied. They're messing with the score.
Oh.
They messed me up.
As we said, Schneider leading our scoring here up into the third quarter. Froby currently has 7 points. We saw her explode toward the end of the game Tuesday night, and maybe the table is set for that again.
Well, Hicks with a turnover. Nice shot. Right now the score's been changed 3 or 4 times. I'm not going to try to tell it to you. This is Froby. Froby out front, goes down in the paint, and there's the scoop. It won't go. Nice job by Schneider getting a rebound and going back up. They are going to call... Yep, they are going to call number 14, Jessica Franklin, the 5'8" senior, with the foul. Right now the scoreboard says Lincoln 37, the Bulldogs 35, but it has been changing magically. Schneider's the first one as we get quiet in here. First putt will be up, and the first putt's good. 38-35. 7:22 remaining. I didn't realize you could get so quiet and shot a free throw.
Oh, yeah. Very intense.
Schneider's second one. Relaxes up and good. 39-35. We can go back to adult voices now. 39-35. 7:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. This is Nichols. She's being trapped out front by the Raiders. And move it around. The Franklin girls come over on the side. They dump in the corner. Nice move. Tell you what, great head fake by Cassidy Collins. She lays it off the glass and good. I know how you like those moves. Loyd, 39-37. Lady Raiders lead by 2.
I just like hearing you describe them.
Jump inside. This is Schneider. She's going to turn. Tell you what, that was a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right there on the turn and drop. 41-37, Raiders by 4. Nichols crosses half court and looks around. Get some help. Uh-oh, this is Linshow. Up, no good. Froby in there battling around. Can't get it. Go back out of the corner, and there she is again. That is Amanda Franklin. She buries a 3, and it is 41-40, Christmas sweaters and all. Coaching staff up screaming. Bulldogs trail by 1. Froby to Konchik. Konchik out front. This is Kennedy off the iron, no good. A battle down below. A couple people on the floor. Rolls around in the red, and it is going to be Bulldog ball. I'm not sure that Coach Richmond's very happy about that. She's doing a little bit of pacing over there now. 6:09 remaining. Bulldogs inbound the ball. And they're messing with the full court pressure. Kennedy out applying some pressure. They better do something. They're going to get 10 seconds here pretty quick. They do get it across. This is Franklin. Franklin's going to hold it up, set things up. She comes back out front. Now she drives into the paint. Gets it to Nichols. Nichols saves it. They go back over on the side. Nice. Oh, gosh. Nice drive by Erin Linshow. He's fouled and knocked to the ground hard. She's going to shoot two. And the foul on Schneider?
I believe it was on Schneider. Just a step too late coming over, rotating down on defense as it was Linshow, I believe. He was driving in for the layup.
The Lincoln girls playing physical today. Good job. They're a physical team. Checking her out. She's going to go to the free throw line. I think she's going to be okay. Thinking about subbing for her, and now they set the sub back down, and she's going to go and shoot some free throws. 5:45 remaining in the contest. The Lady Raiders lead by 1, 41-40. Mahomet-Seymour over here giving us a fit. First free throw's up, no good. Morgan Lawley going to check in the ball game. Kaylin Froby's going to come over and have a seat. And she's going to sit down in front of that dry erase board, and Coach Richmond's going to draw a little something up. Barbara Eden over there on the bench. Up, good. That's going to tie it up at 41. Free throw is up and good by Linshow.
And Mahomet-Seymour just has hung around, hasn't gotten, I think Lincoln had a 6-point lead, was their biggest at 29-23. But here we are, we got a brand new ball game with 5:30 left.
Steady the course, this is Konchik out front. And they roll around and lose the ball out front. Coach Richmond, she looks upset. Coach Keeler just sits there because he can't stand up. Hicks is going to come over and sit down. 5:32 remaining in contest. We are all knotted up at 41.
And again, credit the Mahomet-Seymour coaching staff. Their defense has sort of spurred their offense here. They switched to that man-to-man here in the second half, and it's really increased their intensity.
Looking the ball around out front. The ball over on the side. This is Franklin. Franklin gets the ball over to her sister Amanda. Amanda has been hot. And looking around on the other side. Northrop. Back over to Franklin to Northrop. She's at the free throw line. She's open. It rolls around. Won't go. Big board by Schneider. 5 minutes remaining in the contest. Tied at 41. This is Froby. Being pressured out front. She gets it to Morgan. Who gets it to Kennedy. They rotate around on the offense. Another way up front. Schneider to Morgan. She comes back to Froby. Froby's open for a three. Wow, nothing but that. And she was a long way out. She may have shot that from half court. I'll tell you what, I think we got an injured player. The ball is loose, and the officials did not call a timeout. I'm sure coach is going to get mad.
You got to wait for him to get the possession there.
I'll tell you what, I think that Lakita Nichols was hurt. Coach was asking for him to stop play. They didn't. The Raiders got a quick turnover but couldn't take advantage of it. And now the over-the-back call, is that what the call was?
Yeah, it was a foul of some kind on Lawling. Kennedy, that is.
I don't think the Coach Richmond was very happy about the call either. Her and Coach Keeler discussing some things. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound down to Morgan. She's going to turn around and take it by herself. Bulldogs get back on defense quickly. Morgan to Kennedy. Schneider comes over. She might want the ball. They look around to Konchik. To Froby. Froby fakes, brings it back this way. And now Kennedy's out front, going to set it up all by herself. Morgan comes and gets it from her. Froby crossover. She tries to drive. Doesn't have it. Comes back outside. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's another zig and a zag. Kennedy threw it to Morgan. I think she's going to zig, and Morgan zagged, and it's out of bounds. Lady Raiders lead 44-41, 4:05 remaining. Fours are wild. They bring it up. Bulldogs cross half court. They've got one wide open over there. They get it down inside. I'll tell you what, nice pass down to Cassie Collins, and the 5'9" senior went up, and Froby had no choice but to foul her because otherwise, Loyd, it's a what? It's a layup. Nobody gets a layup.
Yeah, absolutely. Mahomet-Seymour again doing much better with the Lincoln press as they're passing through it. You can pass the ball much quicker than you can dribble through a press, and they were able to get the zone to collapse up top, and that sort of freed up some passing lanes, resulting in the layup here, and we'll see if they can convert at the free throw line.
This first free throw by Collins is good. The second one is no good, and neither is the second, but they do get their own rebound, and then they're going to get Erin Linshow for traveling down there. She had a little fancy footwork going on. 3:56 remaining in the contest. Lady Raiders by 3, 44-41. If they need any help, we got Jay Mack and Coach Al down here in the corner figuring something out. I'm sure that's a chess game. They don't need any pieces to play chess down there.
Pretty high-level conversation going on, I'm sure.
That might be Central Intelligence Agency down there discussing something. They go inside, knocked away. I'll tell you what, another great defense, and that's Amanda Franklin. She knocked the ball away from Leah Schneider. But the Bulldogs just can't take advantage of it. They go down the other way and throw it away and give Lincoln the ball back.
Yeah, they're always right there knocking on the door trying to tie things up or take the lead, but it seems like they're one play away from doing so, and Lincoln with the lead and the ball.
3:20 remaining. Froby in the paint at the free throw line. Konchik. Nice fake by Konchik. Looks around. Back to Froby. Froby down the corner behind her back. Nice move. Turns. Picked up her dribble. Can't find anyone. She finds Morgan. Morgan to Kennedy. Coach Richmond's up screaming. She may be hoarse after this game. And now Coach Richmond's going to get a timeout. Lady Raiders got in trouble over there, and she called a timeout. 3:01 remaining in the contest. This is going to be a full timeout. The Lady Raiders lead 44-41. We're going to send it back to hear from one of our sponsors. Stay with us. 1 remaining, and the Lady Raiders lead 44-41. And they've bit of a dogfight over here with the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. The Lady Railers had a lead of 6, was their biggest lead at 29-23, but Mahomet-Seymour, like I said, has just hung around the entire game and got a 3-point game with 3 minutes left.
Kennedy's out front. She looks around. Froby working hard away from the ball, trying to get it. Look around, they dump inside Schneider. She can't handle the pass, but she does grab it, misses a layup. And look who's got the ball, Amanda Franklin. She goes all the way, loses the ball herself. Konchik on the ground, get it. The ball's loose. Running around, he can't get it. Here comes Froby. She stops and pops off the glass. Nice shot. 46-41, Lady Raiders by 5. Nice job by Froby, and that's a tough shot. As the ball's tipped. Nice job. Tipped by Kennedy. Froby got it right back to her. Kennedy lays it up, and all of a sudden the Lady Raiders have their largest lead, 48-41 by 7. A real struggle going on with the press. And now the Bulldogs are going to have to call a timeout. And I'll tell you what, with 2:12 remaining, Coach Richmond said something to that timeout because they turned up the intensity, and all of a sudden the Raiders jumped out, got a couple of turnovers, and lead by 7.
Yep, and as you said, their biggest lead of the game, 7 points. So Froby with the stop and pop jumper, and then Kennedy lolling after the turnover got the layup. So we've had
they're gonna make it a full timeout. Loyd, we'll keep it right here. Throw some thank yous out there, or maybe even tell some people some words of wisdom. Again, want to throw a thank you out there to Chris Grau at Grau Chevrolet, supporting the Lady Railers. Joe Ryan over at Country Financial. The Lincoln Holiday Inn Express, way out on Lincoln's west side. Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, State Farm agent Adam Osborne, and the Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. Thank you for throwing your money around and putting these Raiders on the air. 2:12. Both teams head back onto the floor. 2:12 remaining in the contest. Lady Raiders lead 48-41 in what has turned out to be a great ball game. Here we go, Nichols to inbound. She does, the Bulldogs get it. I get it over here to Jessica Franklin. Jessica gets it back over to Northrop. Northrop's going to take it up herself. She crosses half court. Well, maybe not. Yes, they do. Nichols stops, thought about a 3, doesn't take it. 2 minutes remaining, Franklin out front. Bulldogs looking around, they go across court pass. They're back out front. That's Northrop. She drives and she throws up a little scoop. And timeout Bulldogs. I think she's seen Miss Froby do that scoop a few times. She thought she would do it herself. It worked out. Drops in off the glass. 48-43. It's another full timeout. We'll send it back to the studios. Stay with us.
Full timeout called on Seymour. Final timeout.
All right, 30 running. Seconds.
Wish I had a microphone on YouTube.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back, sports fans. Joe Ryan, Loyd S. Anderson Gymnasium, alongside Loyd Kirby. LT working the camera. We've been getting some words of wisdom from J Mac and Coach Al. I feel like we are very blessed to have them in our presence. 1:47 remaining in the game. Lincoln leads 48-43. They're going to inbound and take it the length of the court. Mahomet-Seymour showing some full court pressure. And Kennedy looks around. She gets into Froby. Froby, an excellent ball handler, and rightfully so. So Katie Nichols comes over, gets the foul. They needed the quick one.
Yeah, they need
I say we don't have enough. It's not going to put them in a bonus shot.
No, they've got one more foul to be in the bonus, but
nice job.
If you're Mahomet-Seymour, you definitely want to play with a purpose here. You want to play in a hurry, but you still have 1:40 left on the clock. It's only a 5-point game. That's 2 possessions. So you don't have to do anything really desperate.
Froby with it out front. They're trying to foul her, and they finally did get it. Now they're going to get it out of bounds. There 1:36 remaining. The Lady Railers lead by 5. Mahomet-Seymour had to get a couple of fouls. They get a few quick hacks in so they can get this clock stopped. Chance of a rebound of a missed free throw. Morgan's going to inbound. Girls getting a little aggressive down there, a little pushing and shoving. Here we go. They get it in. This is Froby. Froby sets up out front. She's guarded by Franklin. Come over here to Kennedy. Kennedy looks around to Morgan. Morgan moving out front, looking around. This is Kennedy now way outside. Coach Richmond pretty happy with him just running the ball around out here. Froby to Kennedy to Morgan. We're going to weave a little bit. Weave and bob. Froby. She's out front to Kennedy to Morgan. Coaches are yelling to foul, but it just wasn't happening. I don't know what they were doing. Entertaining. Now this will be Morgan will inbound. Is that the last one, Loyd? 48-43, a minute 8 remaining in the contest.
So both teams will be in the bonus now. And
nice job. And they do get a quick foul there. Nice job. They get the ball. And Barbara Eden in there. You know who that is, Loyd? Were you around that day? Miss Froby. She's going to go to the free throw line. 48-43, 107 remaining. She steps to the free throw line. First one up, and picture perfect. 49-43. Lady Raiders by 6. Froby's second free throw up, and picture perfect. 50-43, Lady Raiders by 7. 105 remaining in the contest. Bulldogs trying to bring it up against that pressure. Still struggling. They do get it across. We're under a minute. This is Franklin to Nichols. Way on the other side. Nice jumper. Nice move inside. That's Erin Winschow. She hits it. 50-45. Froby. She'll be fouled. And rightfully so. This is Jessica Franklin. 5'8" senior came over, made the foul as she should. 45 seconds remaining. Northrop's going to come into the ball game. And that's going to send down Jessica Franklin. Going to have a seat. Froby at the line. Up. Bounces around. Won't go. The rebound's battled for and now controlled. That's him. Amanda had it. Now they got back. Now they go back to Amanda. This is Amanda Franklin. They get the ball down. Open in the corner. Open it. Oh! And pop that inside to Amanda Franklin. She's going to turn and go to the hoop. She's fouled. I know Coach doesn't want to see that clock sitting still.
Yeah, clock sitting still and sending Franklin to the free throw line a chance to earn points while the clock is not moving. That's exactly what you do not want if you're Lincoln right now.
50-45, first free throw is up, rolls around and drops. 50-46, the Lady Raiders lead by 4, 32.8 seconds remaining in the contest. And Amanda Franklin, the 5'10" junior, has played a heck of a ball game, Loyd. Second one up, good, nothing but net. 50-48. Oh, we got a timeout. 50-47, Loyd?
47, yeah.
50-47, 31 seconds remaining in the contest. We're going to have a 30-second timeout, I believe, taken by the Railers. Ball's going to go back down to the other end. 31 seconds, the Lady Raiders lead by 3. And I'll tell you what, just when you thought this game was over with and Lincoln jumped on them and got a 7-point lead, here's Mahomet-Seymour with the one possession ball game.
Yep, like we said, Mahomet-Seymour didn't, you want to play with quickly and with a purpose, but they didn't need to panic. The game was within reach, and here we are 3 points away with 31.1 seconds left. Look for Mahomet maybe to be aggressive here, go for the steal on the inbounds play. If they don't get the steal, they'll probably foul right away. If you're Lincoln, might be a good time to try and throw that full court pass. You might try and take advantage of Mahomet-Seymour's aggressiveness on the defensive end.
Konchak to inbound. They hand her the ball. Kirby moving, working. She gets it. Kirby gets it, heads up right inside the Lincoln bench. Cross-court pass, and it is stolen by Cassidy Collins. And now a foul by Morgan Lawling. She ran into the back of Lakita Nichols, who was hurt earlier. Lakita's walking around a little gingerly. She's sore. 50-47.
She's hit 5 of 6 free throws thus far, but not a bad play by Lincoln.
Her first one up and good.
They had a chance for a three-pointer there. This way, max they're going to get is 2, as long as you box out and get the rebound here.
50-48, and second one rolls around, won't go. The ball's batted for in, and I'm going to tell you what, Amanda Franklin tied everybody up, got the ball. Does the arrow belong to the Bulldogs? They're going to keep the ball. 50-48, 22.7 seconds left. Coach is back up off the bench. They inbound into the corner. Ball is offside the backboard, no good. That was Lenshow. It went off the backboard, no good. Lenshow missed the shot. Right there to get the rebound is Froby, and Froby's going to make the walk and set up down at the free throw line. A chance to put this ball game away if she can hit a couple.
Yeah, Froby is 3 of 4 from the line tonight thus far. She's picked up her scoring here in the fourth quarter a bit. She's got 7 in the quarter, 14 for the game thus far.
Froby sets up the line. She awaits the ball. They give it to her. She sets up. Nice form. Down it goes. 51-48. Lady Raiders lead by 3. 18.2 seconds remaining. They give her her second one. She gets it, lines it up. Ooh, off the iron, no good. Rebound to Franklin, as usual. Nichols, she's flying down the length of the court. She gets over and finds Lenshow. Lenshow up, no good. Rebound, battle for on the ground. Froby's down and rolling around. Jump ball. 7.8 seconds left, and the official has to come over and yell at Coach Richmond. Tells her to settle down. Mahomet-Seymour is going to shuffle the young lady in and out, and with 7.8 seconds left, Konchak will inbound. Lincoln leads by 3. They're looking. There we go. They find Kennedy right back to Konchak. Konchak now, she finds Morgan. They cross half court. We're at 3, 2. They did get a turnover. That ball's up and could have went down. Holy cow. That was an exciting end right there, Loyd.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach Richmond was very excited about it, but holy cow, that ball got loose, and actually Mahomet-Seymour had a chance to get a shot off to tie the game. Lincoln is going to win the game 51-48 over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. We're going to send it back to the station for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back with Coach Richmond. Stay with us. Welcome back, Lady Raider fans. Joe Ryan alongside Loyd, Kirby, LT working the camera, where the Lady Raiders have just beaten Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs in, Coach, what I would call a dogfight.
It was a dogfight.
Pardon the pun.
It was a dogfight.
Yes, Coach Richmond joining us now. The first quarter, very tough, physical, defensive game, very tight. The girls, again, the first half, I think it was, 19-18 or something and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Froby got loose, made a layup,
Yeah.
so we led it half by 1. In a tough ball game, that's a pretty good ball club, and they played excellent defense on us.
Absolutely. They are a good ball club. I mean, we knew coming into it that today was going to be a tough one for us to get. And, those 12:30 games, sometimes just kind of hard to get the bodies moving. And I think that we saw a little bit of that today on our side. But we were able to work through it and come out on top. So look at that positive.
Obviously, you would like this game to have not been as close at the end, but as we roll through into the second half, they stay tight. It's still a tight game. We get into the fourth quarter, and then all of a sudden, you had a timeout. You got them together over there, and it seemed like everything clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we get a couple of turnovers. Powell. All of a sudden, we're up 7, and we think the game's over with.
Yep.
Well,
7 is never enough. You know,
never
to me,
enough.
30 isn't enough. So any team that wants it bad enough, you know, they're going to fight to stay in it. And I mean, that's a good ball club. You can't.
They are good.
I mean, I think even, you know, 15 to 20 points wouldn't have been enough for them tonight to kind of break Mahomet-Seymour's back. So I'm happy that we kept fighting through, even though they kept climbing back in. And
we were talking about Amanda Franklin. She did a good job for them inside in
absolutely.
the paint. She turned and made some points and was a definite presence inside. And they brought in this Nichols, came in late in the game, and she added some speed to the game, I thought, made them a little faster up and down the court. And then we just didn't shoot the ball real well tonight, did we?
We didn't, and you know,
Today.
I think that we almost kind of got discouraged because we had a lot of looks in the first half, and it just felt like nothing would fall. So I just think the kids kind of got a little bit discouraged, and I don't think we shot as much in the second half as we did in the first half. So, but we did get the ball inside a little bit more, and we were making layups. So, you know, we were able to stay in it and pull ahead. And trading baskets, you know, is never good enough. We gotta do a better job on the defensive end and bring more intensity, rotate better. Sometimes we get caught cheating, and that hurts us. You know, there was 3 or 4 times we cheated, and they made us pay for it.
Sure.
Yeah, they made us pay for it.
Now,
So.
and I saw the official. I think he came down and told you he'd like you to calm down, and you put you back in your red box, I believe.
Well, not exactly. I was just kind of upset because we were passing the ball into our post, and she was coming over our back, and I really felt like Leah should have gotten a couple of those calls, but I can't call the game for them.
You did get him. And how hard is it for Coach Keeler to just sit there? You know what I mean? Like, they should let at least 2 coaches stand.
They really
one.
should.
I know. That's tough.
I was pretty upset today. So, and usually, you know, we try to do the bad cop, good cop, and today he was the good cop. So, you know, he just kind of kept their spirits high, and I thought that, you know, he kind of helped push them along towards the end there. And, you know, he was pretty frustrated with our defense too today. I think that we've both been frustrated with our defense the past couple games. Because we know what these kids are capable of.
Sure.
And so I think that, you know, a 12:30 game on a Saturday, we just didn't come focused
That is
and ready
very
to play.
tough,
So.
and I know those girls had to play the same game. You just know when it's a home game and it's not regular, then all of a sudden things are off kilter.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
We
but it's
seem
good
to-
for them.
We seem to play better on a school day, you know, after the kids
Sure.
have gone through their normal routine and their minds have been active all day, and you know,
You
so.
sleep in that little extra bit this morning. You sleep in an extra hour. All of a sudden, you're sluggish when you get here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just what goes on.
But you know, the kids, it was a dogfight, like you said, and the kids pulled through, and a win's a win, and you know,
Got to have those wins. Builds character.
I don't like to win ugly, but I'll take the win and just improve from it. You know, we just got to get better, and I think that, you know, there's a bright future ahead in this season, and it's just a matter of starting to click every day, every quarter, and we'll get there.
You know, the bottom line at the end of the day tonight, it was a conference W. So there
is
you
true.
go.
That is
Conference
true.
W.
That is true.
Congrats, Coach. Thanks for stopping up and visiting with us.
Thank you for
And,
having me. Thanks for being here.
You can go on over there now, and maybe you have a little chewing go on over there. I don't know. Maybe a little chalk talk. Maybe Coach Keeler's taking care of that.
I'm sure he is. Well, thank you guys, and
All
we'll
right.
see you next time.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Coach Richmond joining us for the post game. We're going to take about a 30-second timeout, and we'll come back, and Loyd Kirby's going to have some stats for us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Lady Raider fans. Joe Ryan out at Royce Anderson Gymnasium with Loyd Kirby and LT, and the Raiders are victorious. They get a W into that conference column. And Loyd, what kind of stats are we looking at here?
Well, we got some scoring stats for you. As you said, the Lady Railers come away victorious 51-48 in a hard-fought battle with Apollo Conference foe Mahomet-Seymour. The Lady Bulldogs fall to 5-4, 2-3 in the Apollo Conference, while Lincoln improves to 9-3 overall, 4-1 in the conference. Scoring-wise for Lincoln, a pair of players with 15 points each. Kaylin Froby had 15, as well as Leah Schneider, adding 15. Also, they were followed by Kennedy Lawling, 8 points. Emma Konchak with 7 points. Morgan Lawling with 4 points. And Haley Hicks with 2 points. Lincoln shot 8 of 14 from the free throw line. I'm sure that's something that will be a point of emphasis in their 11-day layoff now until they play again in the Peoria, I believe it's a Peoria Manual tournament that they've got coming up on December 27th. So they've got an 11-day layoff when they can. I'm sure Coach Richmond and Coach Keeler will have several things to go over during that time. Over on the Mahomet-Seymour side of the ledger, they were led by Amanda Franklin with 18 points. And she sort of wouldn't say dominated, but her presence was definitely known throughout the game. She kind of took over in the third quarter for Mahomet-Seymour scoring-wise, scoring 6 of their 17 points, and a little more quiet in the fourth quarter, but 18 points, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, just a good overall game. She was followed, Cassidy Collins had 10 points for Mahomet-Seymour. Then they had, Lakita Nichols, 8 points, including 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Aaron Lenschow with 6 points, and Kaylin Northrup also added 6. So Mahomet-Seymour winds up on the short side, 51-48. They did shoot 13 of 20 from the free throw line, and they, as we said, they just hung around all game, but just couldn't quite get over the hump to take the lead. Lincoln had a 7-point lead toward the end there at 50-43. Then Lenschow hit a 2-pointer. Pulled them within 5. Amanda Franklin hit a pair of free throws. Nichols hit one of her bonus free throws, and then toward the end there, Froby hit a free throw for Lincoln that got us to our final margin, 51-48. So, good game.
Well, we said it before, it was a dogfight, but it is a conference W for the Lady Railers. They are victorious. So, for Loyd Kirby, Joe Ryan, and LT, it's a Raider victory. It's time to get outside and enjoy this beautiful fall day before winter gets here.
Before winter, absolutely. Also, if you can't get you're itching for your basketball fix, as we said, Lady Railers have an 11-day break. They won't be in action until the 27th in the Peoria Manual Tournament. Our next Lady Railers broadcast will not be until 2018, actually, January 9th, when we will be at Rochester. That should be a good game. And but in the meantime, we've got some Railer boys basketball for you coming up. This coming Friday, the 22nd, Charleston comes to town for a conference game, and then of course over the holiday break, the boys will be playing in the Prairie Farms Classic. Are you going to hit the hospitality room down there this year?
I got to see who's serving this year. I'm not sure.
I think there's a video of that somewhere.
I'd like to know what the menu is before I make the trip over there.
Priorities. It's all about priorities. So
absolutely.
Good game. Lincoln comes away 51-48 victorious.
So we'd like to thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you again here on Lady Railer Basketball.
Good day.
Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN, and it's streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, the Lincoln Holiday Inn Express, and by State Farm agent Adam Osborne.
Thank you.